Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Very String Quartet and Game Brass. Aren't they fantastic? It's like, I love listening to all the music these guys have been performing over the last couple of years, but seeing them live is always such a joy, especially with their fabulous outfits. We got sequins and everything up here. This is great. So I'm Bonnie Bogovich, and this is Liz Ruschel.
And we will be your hosts this evening at the Gang Audio Awards.
Completely non-rehearsed in all of its glory. This will be fun. Yeah. Can you see us? We're going to move over here.
I'm going to grab us.
Liz is grabbing a second mic. All right.
Because I was told I could.
Yeah. They gave us permission. All right. Well, thank you guys all for coming to the 4th annual Game Audio Network Guild MAGFest Remix Competition. Yeah. Insert applause here.
Wow, it's been a heck of a year, hasn't it, Bonnie?
My God, yeah. I know that between Liz and I think we've been on more vocal tracks for possibly everyone here than we can count at some point. There are so many collaborative groups online these days making these fantastic projects. It's just, it warms the cockles of my heart.
It is. It's very warm. And the people here in the audience make that all the better because you want to see all of these wonderful people succeed and win wonderful awards. How about that?
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
All right.
And we got stats. Look at that!
Look at that!
So Liz, tell us a little bit about what into this year's awards.
Well, let's take a look.
Let's look at what was written on this piece of paper.
Let's figure those out. The most covered game of this whole year was Chrono Trigger with 30 remixes.
That's a lot.
Music from 76 games was submitted this year, 137 entries, and 306 of you lovely people voted in the popular vote.
That's pretty awesome. Wow, that's a lot of votes and a lot of people here, and that means a lot of you are waiting for us to hurry this up. So we're going to announce the first category.
The first category is acoustic and chamber music. And the judges for this category were Zach Abramson, Darren Korb, and Zach Zinger. Yay. And we will be hearing some pieces. The prizes. Let's talk about what these lovely people are going to win.
Oh, we do that at the end.
We do that at the end? Okay. We're going to do that only once, then.
It's unrehearsed. All right. The first nominee
is Flame's Grace, Guiding Light.
Flame Grace Guiding Light by Patty Rudisil. Here's a sample. We also have Village of Dali for String Orchestra from Thomas Kresge and the Ethereal String Orchestra.
Grim Fandango Suite by Game Brass and Mariachi Entertainment System. Chrono Trigger main theme by Game Brass. And Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Cass's theme piano cover by DS Music.
And the winner is... Insert foot drum roll whenever possible.
Chrono Trigger main theme by Game Brass. Bonnie, tell them what they've won.
I will. Guess guess what, guys? You have won the Fab Filter Timeless 2 perfectly modeled classic tape delay and a D16 total bundle of all D16 group plugins. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And there's instructions on there what to do.
Would anyone like to say a few words?
Hello, thank you. We're the Game Brass. Thank you all very much. Specifically with this track, I have to say that it was not just the Game Brass on this one. I started out arranging it. I had big ambitions of having a 16-piece group, and I hit a roadblock, so I had Thomas Kresge.
Our arranger, why isn't he here?
Yeah, Thomas came along and absolutely made it stellar. And so the five of us play on that track, but we have 11 other brass players like Eric and Brooke and other Eric and a lot of people. So thank you for being a part of this and being a part of our John Stacy and Lauren Stacy. Thank you for being a part of this, and happy birthday, Thomas.
Happy birthday! Is someone taking pictures? It's his birthday. Happy birthday. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Moving on. Wow, what excitement. Best Electronic Remix is the next category. Our fabulous judges were Tom Salta, David Wise, and Gina Zdanowicz. Nominees included Press Garden Zone from Sonic Mania, the Chill Wave remix. It's very chill. Lost in Green Path by Sonic Buster. Deathborn DS remix by DS Music.
Yes!
Yeah. Spark Mandrill, the NES version, Orchestral Fantasy. And Bubble Man, Orchestral Fantasy. Yep.
And the winner is...
Da-da-da-da. Press Garden Zone from Sonic Mania by Chill Wave Remix, Plasma Music, and Laura Platt.
You have won a Sonable Proximity EQ plugin that repositions audio source, Sugar Bytes Sugar Bundle. All Sugar Bytes products in one bundle.
Fabulous.
D16 Lush 101 8-layer 32-voice polyphonic synth, and Fab Filter Timeless 2 perfectly remodeled classic tape delay.
Lovely. And very synthy, so how appropriate. Any kind words?
So Pascal couldn't be here also to accept the award. He was like probably the largest part of this remix, honestly. But this was my first time directing, so thanks everybody who actually did a vote for me, and it was awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, did we get a picture?
It's just floating around. Okay, next presenting for us will be Zach Abramson. I'm sorry.
Come on up, Zach.
Zach, you get to read this lovely script. You are presenting hybrid.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, do you just want to
Do you want to
it?
announce
We
the
can read it
judges
for you.
and the...
The judges for the category of hybrid include Zach Abramson, Tom Salta, and Gina Zdanowicz. Can you name our nominees?
Katamari on the Symphony by Thomas Kresge. World Revolution, Julie Henderson featuring Daniel Romberger, Dan DeSimone, and Mark Papagan. Scala's Theme, Eric L. Memories of Green, Julia Henderson featuring Patty Ridizil and Peter Anthony Smith. And Tokyo Daylight, DS Flip, DS Music. And the winner is... World Revolution, Julia Henderson featuring Daniel Romberger, Dan DeSimone, and Mark Papagan. Congratulations.
All right, Julia, you have won a D16 total vote. Hi, Daniel.
So is Daniel.
Daniel, Seattle representing. You guys have won a D16 total bundle of all D16 group plugins, a FabFilter Timeless 2 perfectly modeled classic tape delay.
Hello, I'm not actually Julia. Disclaimer, I'm not actually Julia. It's an honor to have contributed to this part of the album. For those who don't know, this project, this Chrono Trigger album was Julia's final project for the master's degree that she now graduated from at University of Toronto. And she put a ton of effort, got a lot of help from other professors, and was able to get a lot of video game music people involved. It's phenomenal to have helped out in some small way with her project, and I'm super excited on her behalf to be able to tell her that she won. So thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Vocal is our next category, and our judges were Darren Korb, David Weiss, and Zach Zinger. And the Trial is our first sample by John Robert Matz.
That's what I said.
I Want to Be Your Canary by John Robert Matz and Jeff Swingle.
I love you, Zidane.
Somnus by the Game Brass and Revan. Shala's Theme by Julia Henderson featuring Brooke Ferd and Tarek Talo. Corridors of Time, Julia Henderson featuring Ro Pagwanti. And the winner is...
Hold this. And the winner is... So intense. Okay. Corridors of Time by Julia Henderson featuring Ro Paganati.
You have won a Fab Filter Mixing Bundle Pro Q3 C2 DSG Saturn Timeless 2 D16 Total Bundle, all D16 group plugins.
Unfortunately, I am not Julia Henderson, but I really wish I was. Julia's fantastic. Being asked to be on something of this caliber is nothing short of an honor. And just as importantly, she is one of the best friends we could have. She put so much love into this track. She put so much love into the video, which, if some of you guys know me, is more important. And I'm just so floored that everyone loves her album just as much as I do. And I can't wait to message her and tell her that she did so well.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I would like to bring up our next presenter for rock metal category. That would be Cody Matthew Johnson, please. Cody, come on up.
No, I'm gonna do all.
You're gonna do the whole thing.
Here we go.
You're gonna. Here you go. Unrehearsed.
We're right here.
Say the judges.
No, the judges are Darren Korb, our good friend Mason Lieberman, and Gina. Oh, I'm gonna butcher that.
Zdanowitz.
Zdanowitz. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Okay, and then it'll we have Mantis Lords by Gunderslinger. We have the Super Mario Bros. Symphonic Metal Medley by String Player Gamer. Woo, yeah. We have Chaos King by String Player Gamer. That's a twofer, 2 for 1. And we have Lavender by Ro Panuganti. And the Black Mages at Black Mage Village by Robbie Dubois and Sean Shafinaski. All right. And the winner is... Lavender by Ro Panuganti. Oh, do I read these? You will receive the Sonable Proximity EQ and EQ plugin that repositions audio source. The Sugar Bytes Sugar Bundle, all Sugar Bytes products in one bundle. The D16 Lush 101 8-layer 23-voice polyphonic synthesizer and the Fab
32
Filter.
voices even.
Oh, 32, did I say that? The Fab Filter Timeless 2 perfectly modeled classic tape delay. Enjoy.
I know I'm not Julia Henderson, but Thanks. Honestly, this was one of the toughest years to balance full-time work and making an album, but I just am really glad I get to work with amazing people and get so much feedback. And for everyone who worked on this album, Patricio, Daniel, who did the artwork and all this inspiration, Sebastian, who lets me indulge in weird ideas. So, thank you.
Congratulations. And we're going to hear a little piece from Vidaria. Vidari. Sorry.
It's Saturday. Thank you. That was the Videri String Quartet again.
Thanks for reminding us of the great musicianship as to why we're all here. I offered to audition with my kazoo, but they said no thanks.
One day there will be a kazoo category.
Not true story.
But it feels fitting that Videri was in our break because the next category is symphonic orchestral. So yay! Thanks to our judges, Zach Ambramson, I hope I'm saying that right, Grant Kirkhope, and David Wise. Nominees included The Marine Waltz by Ben Emberley, The Gourmet Race, Russian folk song, Ben Emberley, Find the Princess, Nathan Gulla and Dorian Moore, Lavos Theme, Thomas Kresge, and Duel with the Dragon God, John Paul Hayward.
And the winner is... Duel with the Dragon God by John Paul Hayward.
You have won Sonable Smart EQ 2, which is an intelligent AI EQ plugin with LRMS features. Fab Filter Pro C2 high-quality professional compressor and the D16 Total Bundle, all of them, John. All D16 group plugins, all in one place, no waiting.
That was a great cutoff.
That was
Thank you.
Epic.
I have three names, but I am not John Paul Hayward. I am John Robert Matz.
But your first name is the same, so it counts.
It is true. It does not count. Sorry, Bonnie. I am here, first of all, on behalf of John, thank you very much. He sent me an acceptance speech to read. He wishes he could be here. He had a family thing come up and wasn't able to make it. But I worked very closely with him in the project and brought the game brass in, and we played all of the brass stuff that you just heard there and that cool stinger and on the album. So we have a little bit of a connection to this. He says, thank you so much for giving me this award. Unfortunately, I'm not able to be there to celebrate with you, but nonetheless, it's an absolute honor to be able to share my music with all of you. So many people, some of whom are here tonight, helped make this album possible. Cross Symphonic has been a dream of mine for many years now, and I honestly could not have done it without the love and support from everyone involved. First and foremost, I must thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout this entire crazy process. I can say without a shadow of doubt, I wouldn't be here today without them. To the wonderful musicians of CMG Music Recording in Hollywood who made up the orchestra, thank you for putting up with my crazy demands and playing parts that were unreasonably difficult at times. To John Robert Matz and the Game Brass, thank you for stepping in and offering me an alternative to MIDI brass. Your performances took this album to the next level and solidified my plans to abandon the hybrid route and involve as many live players as possible. To the members of the choir who generously lent me their beautiful voices, you honestly made a world of difference. I knew that your sound would contribute to the album, but it really honestly surprised how drastic a transformation it really was. And finally, to Mr. Yasunori Mitsuda and the wonderful folks over at Septimile for allowing me to work with this incredible soundtrack to produce something both unique and special. Mr. Mitsuda's music has always been an inspiration to me and was a contributing factor to my decision to pursue music professionally. Without that inspiration, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you all for the love and support. I hope that this is only the beginning of more wonderful orchestral albums for both myself and many other talented artists in the VGM community. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the best is yet to come. John Paul Hayward.
And now to present jazz, Mason Lieberman, please.
Come on up, Mason.
You have to do a jazzy kind of swanter up as you do it. All right. We are here.
I'd just like to say, hi everyone, my name is Julia Henderson, and I'm thrilled to announce the category for Best Kazoo Cover.
Oh, and the judges were?
And the judges were...
On this paper.
me, Lena Rain, and Zach Zinger. The nominees are Super Deluxe Grand Prix 64 by John Stacy. Escape from Salsa City, Joe Newman. Augurio Oscuro, Orchestral Fantasy. our winner is, drum roll, Super Deluxe Grand Prix 64 by John Stacy.
John Stacy, you win a Fab Filter Total Bundle. Contains all Fab Filter plugins. Sonable Smart EQ2, Intelligent AI EQ plugin with LRMS feet.
Features.
Features. Feet?
It has feet.
Hi. So, yeah, I'd like to thank some people that played on this. So, Alex Hill he played added tuba and it was just the low into it. Ben Wallace kind of stepped in like last minute to play piano and just really, really rocked it. I had Mark Papagon, who was really last minute, like I can't have a drummer, can you record by tomorrow? He's like, yeah, I can do that. And then the bass player, Sam Babinski. And yeah, so a French horn player won a jazz award. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
It's true. Miracles can happen.
Our next category will be live music. The judges were Mason Lieberman, T. Lopez, and Lena Rain. And our nominees are Radical Dreamers, Unstolen Jewel, live at Seaville Coffee by the Hard Modes. We Shop Channel by the Game Brass. Snake Eater by Console.
I'm still in a dream.
Megalovania live at MAGFest by Console. Shostakoa Videri String Quartet featuring Adeshiel Reed.
And the winner is...
Megalovania live at MAGFest by Console.
That's where we are right now. That's crazy. All right.
What they want, Bonnie?
Best live remix. You get the Sonable Proximity EQ plugin that repositions audio sources. How do they do that? Fab Filter Timeless 2, perfectly modeled classics tape delay. It's so delayed, it's insane. Sonable Smart EQ 2, Intelligent AI. It's kind of like, Skynet. EQ plugin with RLR something features. Sugar Bites Sugar Bundle. All Sugar Bites products in one bundle. Wow! Congratulations.
This is like, I don't know what to say. Consoles I'm just happy to be here with my family, the whole video game music family, and like Game Brass. We had Daniel, we had Alex playing on that. I don't know what to say. I'm just like speechless. What? Oh, thank you. Right. That's all. And happy birthday to Thomas Kresge.
And happy birthday to Thomas Kresge. Also, you win the unofficial award for most sparkly jacket of someone to pick up an award. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks.
Most petable.
Yeah, also part of Console. Philippe is not here, but Tia is also part of Console, and she's here today. Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, man. It's a lot of music that's been going on, and it's almost over.
Well, this is really exciting, and we've heard so many great things. We have one category left, but first we would like to say thank you to a couple of people. We would like to thank the gang.
Yeah, the Game Audio Network Guild, who, thanks to them, these awards are possible. Thank you. Also, music marketing, and of course, we are standing in MAGFest. Thank you, MAGFest, for letting us run these awards 4 times in a row, hopefully more. Many thanks to our organizers, Jeff Penny sitting over there on the laptop, and the fabulous John Robert Matz, not to be confused with other Johns. Hosts, us. Thank you for letting us do this. Yay.
Again, we are your hosts, Liz Rischel
and Bonnie Bogovich. And many thanks to our lovely performers for the event, the Game Brass and Videri String Quartet. To all of our fabulous judges who we have named at each category, there are so many. To our committee and helpers, Ayla Mundisser, Amanda Lavin, Brian Diamond, Calbert Warner, Emily McMillan, Emmanuel, Frederick, Gustam, Kristen, Laura, Mike, Soundpoint Sound, and everybody who submitted, and most importantly, all of you who took the time to actually vote for your friends and your colleagues and just music that you love. Without people actually voting, what's the point of awards? I mean, we want to know what you like, and hopefully you enjoyed this. So, finally, Best Album. Liz, who are our judges for Best Album?
Judges were Mason Lieberman.
Wow.
T. Lopez.
Whoa.
T. Lopez. Gerald Marino. Dale North. And Lena Rain.
The nominees were Snowscapes, Dreamy Winter VGM by Patty Rodesil. It is very dreamy. Metal Trainer, Rao Paganotti. I love this next title because it's just Brassylvania, a tribute to the video games macabre, the Game Brass. Between Earth and Sky, music from Chrono Trigger, Julia Henderson. And Chamberworks, Near Automata, Sean Shaviansky.
And the winner is...
For Best Album of the Year, Remix Album. I'm so excited. Brassylvania, a tribute to the video game macabre by the Game Brass.
Game Brass, you have just won Sonable
There's so many of you.
EQ2, Intelligent AI EQ plugin.
A Fat Filter mastering bundle.
A Sonable Proximity EQ plugin that repositions your audio source.
Sugar Bites Factory, there's no actual sugar included because it's software.
And Sugar Bites Aprilio, a 16-voice unison textural synth.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not a coincidence that we're up here. I don't say that because I think that I'm good. It's because we work with all these amazing people who, in their own right, each win their own awards for their own amazing work. And so I'm just really happy to be a part of it. I'm sorry I'm half in tears because I was imagining saying something really sad and I'm not going to. I'm going to hand this mic over to Thomas, who arranged this whole album and produced the whole thing. Thomas, you are my hero.
Thank you.
Did we mention it's his birthday?
Can we all sing happy birthday to Thomas Kresge? He's gonna hate it?
I don't think he wants that.
Okay, he requested no singing.
We all love Thomas very much. He has arranged every track on both of our albums. We would not be on this stage tonight if it was not for him. And big thank you to first trumpet, John Robert Matz. Second trumpet, Ken Crouch. Third trumpet, myself. No one cares. First trumpet, first French horn, Marc Papagin? Yes. Second horn, Danny Flam. No. Jordan.
Second horn, Jordan Moore. third horn, John Stacey. First trombone, Daniel Rumberger. Second trombone, Danny Flam. And last but not least, tuba boy, Alex Hill.
Tuba boy, tuba.
Thanks so much. It's an honor being part of this community. I take so much inspiration in what everyone else is able to do and what you guys do. Being part of this, it means so much to me. I think that through video game music, it is reinvigorating interest in learning instruments, interest in orchestral, interest in classical, interest in film scores. It does so much for not only this community, but for the broader community at large. And I think what we do is very important. So thank you all so much, and it's an honor to be a part of it.
Oh, man. Thank you, guys. And it's almost fitting that we're going to have some brass and string music to play us out. So thank you again, everyone who came to the awards this year, those who voted, those who supported, everyone that we've said on all the slides. And
I think half of these guys are about to get back up on the stage and serenade you one more time.
A musician's work is never done, so let's welcome Videri and Game Brass one more time. After the music's done, please feel free to keep hanging out. I believe we have this room until 10, so mingle, hug, whatever, do flips, I don't know. But love all these people, love each other. Happy MAGFest. Sorry for all the mispronunciations that we may have said also. Thank you again, everyone, for coming. I believe we're not kicked out until 10, so feel free to do what you gotta do and tell everyone how wonderful they are. Mingle! Get group photos.